Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome to the Playbook Podcast 2026. I know as this is a new setup. Shout out to my sister for giving this for Christmas for me. Katrina, thank you. I appreciate this setup. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know. What's up, Nick Rankin? Nick is out of town, by the way. He's at the ranch, or whatever. I'm not gonna disclose the location actually. I'm not gonna tell you where he is because people are goopers, and yeah. Um, But anyways, hope y'all having so far a good 2026. Wow. We've made it to 2026, another year. Like, oh my gosh, what a crazy thing this is. And Travis, get on the podcast, bro. Um, this guy's over here text me. Anyways, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know what y'all think. Facebook, comment, share it. Share it was not oh my goodness. Share my Facebook on you on my Facebook page, Trey Lopez. If you know what it looks like, look it up and you will see me interviewing my boy Jamel Costa Lewis. Um but yeah. Anyways, hope y'all having a great week so far. And tonight gonna be a special guest. We've been these guys. This man's been ducking me and Nick, and but you know what? It's crazy to say this, but he's actually gonna join in tonight. Hopefully, if not, I'm gonna question him a lot about if he actually wants to smoke or not. Anyways, so first podcast of the year this year, we're gonna put it on Apple, and also we're gonna be on Spotify too. And then I'm gonna do my best to just do the real clips because I haven't done that. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna learn. I know Sharon Rankin was our media page person, so but she's busy with school, whatnot. Um, she's busy with stuff in life because life gets busy, you know. But anyways, so giveaway starts tonight, and I'll pay you next week. So we're gonna get started on this podcast. So football, NFL regular season is over. We're in the nitty gritty playoffs now. The wild card starts. When does it start? This is that this Saturday? This Saturday, yeah, the 10th. We got some good games coming up. We also got on Fox and on Amazon. We have a rivalry matchup on Saturday. I can't wait to see that again. I tell you what, guys, the Packers and the Bears. That's a good rivalry in the field, guys. I mean, I watched that game the other week, and they went to overtime. That's how crazy it was. I mean, Jordan Love was hurt, and real Revis was balling out against Caleb Williams against that defense. And then the overtime happened. It was insane how what I just saw that night. So yeah, it was crazy. So far this week we have on this week, and we had the Rams and Packers coming up. And then we have the Rams and Panthers. I'll tell you what, Bryce Young's playing some amazing football this season. He proves why we were. I know, here's the deal about rookie. He was put in a bad spot and whatnot. By the Panthers and bad organization overall, the way it was ran. But you know what happened? They made the playoffs. And shout out to Bryce Young. He was really good in Alabama. I know this year was a big step up for him, especially the last couple of weeks. So this week, they're facing, in my opinion, the MVP of the NFL, Matthew Stafford, with 46 touchdowns. It doesn't get MVP this year. I'll tell you what. Here's the deal with MVP and the NBA and the NFL. They're both stupid if they don't even win the MVP. It will be stupid for him. Matthew Stafford is at 40. This guy is 37 years old, by the way. We have 46 touchdowns. 46 touchdowns, y'all. 46. And he better win a freaking MVP. I get it. They have a rough stretch a couple of weeks ago against the and Panthers and whatnot. I get that. But doggone it, he's the MVP for a reason, guys. He's the MVP. He has to win the MVP. So it's the MVP versus Bryce Young. So this is how it's gonna go. Nick, my uncle will come on. He's gonna be on around like 10 o'clock, bro. I told him he told me that. I told him that I'll be I'm gonna be what do I call it? I'm gonna be doing the recap of the weekend, and we go straight to debate talks because we know guy break down the podcast the postseason too for the NFL. Nick, can you hear me, bro? Can anybody out there hear me? Confirm it. How do you want to know? Do I sound a lot better than I did with my microphone? Let me know what y'all think. But yeah. Unless I can hear myself, because I don't know if y'all ain't answer me. I gotta see real quick. Okay, cool. We can hear you. Am I loud? Am I actually louder than before? Let me know. I feel like Stephen A. Smith, bro, is yelling at the microphone, and like people on TV do. But yeah, so this is how it's gonna go. We also have the Bears and the Packers this weekend. I think Rams will destroy. It will be a close game. I can underestimate. It's football. Anything can happen in the NFL postseason, guys. So I'm not gonna count the Panthers, but I tell you what, I think the Rams are in a bit of their money run for it though. And they also got the Packers and Bears too. I think this would be a close game right here. The thing about this team is this. Okay. Um Micah Parsons is not gonna be playing, and I might have a toll for it. But you know what? Because it showed a little bit. Man, this is gonna be a tough matchup. I like the Bears because they're a bit. Caleb Williams has been consistent so far. Um, man, Nick, you said NFL players are flawed. I agree. Seating should be also. Yeah, I actually agree with that. I think the NFC South is the weirdest division in football because you can have like a barely like low 500 record season and you still make it to playoffs. For example, the Buccaneers a couple years ago, Brady's last year. He that team was weird, and that team was weird, and I knew they're not gonna. That was just a weird game. I think division winner should be an automatic bid for a season. Should be. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you about that. I think for me, it's just a weird thing for the NFC South. It's a weird division. That's the only division that's weird to me. Because if any other division had an 89 record, they wouldn't be in the playoffs. That's not going to happen. You don't see that even in the NBA. I mean, you know what the NFL should do? They should do what the NBA does. They should do like a kind of like a playoff cup to get into the playoffs. Kind of like what they did because for a long time people were kind of questioning that they should have been in playoffs for NBA teams, and then 2020 happened during COVID. That's when he kind of basically instilled it. So if I'm the NFL, they should do that. Just make an NFL Cup and see who won game elimination. You lose, you lose. There you go. That's what the NFL should do. Because I don't know. The NFC South is so weird, and like there's some teams that should be in the playoffs this year that probably ain't going to be in the playoffs this year. For like the Ravens and the Steelers game last night, that was a good game. That's just a weird situation right there. But I have the Bears winning this game. I trust Caleb Williams a lot. Caleb Williams has played. It's so weird to me. People are calling this guy a bust last season, and that was hilarious because this guy was put in a bad organization, a bad head coach. When Matt Eberflus, who should be he's in the Taliban, guys. Like Nick Saban said, he's Al Qaeda. I mean, Matt Eberflus is still in the NFL, which is insane to me. So, if I'm it's just dude, the people that say that he's a bust, you just don't know football. He put a lot of pressure on this guy. This guy's a freaking rookie last season. Can they call it bust? Can they call it bust, by the way? You know who's a bust in the NFL? It's Trey Lance. He's a bust. But you know what? It is what it is. Um, it's just so sad to see. It's so funny to see the criticism now down now. Everyone says he's a bust. Where y'all at? I have faith in Caleb Williams. I mean, I thought he was a legit threat, he was really good. He's been good this season. He's been amazing. He hasn't played the best football, but he's playing great football. He makes the plays when it matters most. They're 11-3, y'all. The last time Bears were in I'm gonna see the last time Bears were in the playoffs. I'm gonna see. I think it was like the last time Bears were 11-3. Let me see. It was 2018. They were 12-4. That's almost 9. That's like 8, 9 years ago. Man, that's crazy. I mean, let's see. Yeah, 2018. They were 12-4. Before that was 2010, and they lost and they made it to the NFC Championship game. That's pretty insane. But yeah, that's how I see it. Um, I think the NFC. I don't know. We gotta see what's going on with that. I got Bears winning that game. Um, Now moving on to more games of the first season of the NFL postseason of the NFL playoffs. Let's see who else is playing. We also got Saturday on Sunday. We got some good slots. We have the Bills and Jaguars. We also have the Eagles and the Niners and Chargers and Patriots. So I'm gonna start off with the Eagles and I'm gonna start off with the Eagles and Niners first for a second. Okay, here's the deal about this team. I think the Niners might win this game. I mean, to be honest with you, I think Jalen Hurts he's lucking it out so far. I don't think they're gonna repeat as champions. It's gonna be a tough match. It's gonna be a good, decent matchup. But yeah, I don't know. We gotta see Brock Purdy, see if he can make that irrelevant run again. He's been playing ball out with 60 games in a row. Eagles and Niners are the worst off. I agree. Yeah, it's weird, bro. This is what I mean. I think the NFC. This is a weird matchup. I don't know how this both make the playoffs, but I think in my opinion, Hurts can't throw a football. He can't even read a defense right without making the wrong play. And all the Eagles can do is tush push. And in my opinion, that's all they do. That's all they do. The Niners, I've watched them a little bit this season. They've been playing bad teams so far. There's a stretch where Mac Jones was looking better than Brock Purdy, but it's what it is. But other than that, whatever. And we also got the Bills versus Jaguars. I think this is an interesting game. The betting Vegas has the Jaguars favorited by 0.15, which is insane. That's kind of crazy. They're actually, yeah, they're favored to win. Favored to win this game. Now here's the deal with this team. Okay, you know, I think this is the best chance Josh Allen can win a chip. This is his best chance. This kryptonite, Patrick Mahomes is not in the playoffs. And I think Trevor Lawrence has been playing good this season. I really do think. I've been watching him this season. He's been playing good. But the thing with the Bills is that their defense is a little inconsistent, and I think Josh Allen having that number one receiver besides Dalton Kincaid, that's going to probably affect them. And I know sometimes the offensive coordinator, won't run the ball sometimes with James Cook, which he should more often because James Cook is a dog. I think that might affect it a little bit. My heart wants the Jaguars. No, my heart wants the Bills to win, but I think the Jaguars will win this game. Um, it's on CBS at 10 a.m. I will be at church. Unfortunately, I'm just playing. I will be at church, but I recorded it. I shouldn't say that. God, I'm sorry. Other than that, I think I don't know. I mean, right here it shows that the Bills have a lot of injuries so far. I mean, right now, PF Joey Bosa is questionable right now. Jones is questionable, and then it's just I don't know, man. And then same with the I think injury will probably play them. I want the Bills to win this game. I do. I think this is probably Josh Allen's best chance of winning this game. It is his best chance, you know. So that's how I see it here. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to more games in the NFL postseason. We're gonna see the Patriots are in the postseason this season since 2018 season when they won the last championship Super Bowl. So this game is the Chargers are actually favorited by 3.5. So I want the Patriots to win this game, bro. I think the Patriots will win. I think Trey Mays playing his ball out. I think Mike Vrabel has been a great head coach this season because Mike Vrabel knows the Patriot way. Mike Vrabel knows the Patriot way. He knows the Patriot way big time. So I think the Patriots will win this game. I mean, I like Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has he's actually rebounded my top five, top 10 quarterback of all time. Not right. I'm not talking about right now in the league. So I think, but I trust Drake May. I trust Drake May big time. He's a baller. He's 23 years old. He's he's a winner. I trust Drake May over Justin Herbert right now. Plus that defense too. Forget about it. Now we got Monday Night Football. Steelers versus Houston. So here's the deal about this game. Okay, if the Steelers don't win on Monday against the Texans, I think Mike Tomlin should be fired. This guy, Mike Tomlin, I don't know how he does it. He's the luckiest coach of all time in any sport. Mike Tomlin is like weird with this 10 no losing record. Hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. 10 years ago, actually. It'll be 10 years ago, actually, which is crazy. I was in 6th grade actually when he won his last playoff game with Big Ben, and I think Aaron Rodgers. I think this is probably his best chance to win a chip too. This is probably his best chance to win a chip since that 2011 run with the Packers against Steelers. I'm gonna go with my guy. I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers though. I think Texans. I think it'll be a tough game for the. I think it'll be a tough game for Rodgers. Texas defense is probably the best defense in the NFL. Let me see where they're ranked on PFF. PFF has the defense ranked 3rd in the Texans. 3rd. I think that'll play a big role in the postseason too, because in the postseason, guys, it ain't like regular season. Football, you need 3 things to win a chip. You need a good offense, special teams, and you need a good defense. If you can't do all 3, you ain't gonna go far in the postseason. You won't, unless you're like Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. But other than that, even with those teams too, I mean, this is gonna be a tough game. I think Texans are gonna put their run money for it. But here's the deal: this is Aaron Rodgers' best chance of winning a chip since 2010, 2011. So we gotta see from there. Now we're gonna go to the divisional rounds. So I'm gonna see the whole NFL bracket real quick. And I know Nick's rankings gonna put words in my mouth like he did the other day. So the divisional round, the Broncos are on the bye. Seahawks are on the bye. So Broncos are the number 1 seed in the AFC, and so yeah. I told you about the Broncos, Nick Rankin. I said the Broncos might win the AFC. And when the Nick Rankin told me, he laughed at my face on this podcast. He said that, no, you're funny, bro. And look what happened, Nick Rankin. Look what happened, brother. I mean, they're the number 1 seed in the AFC now. So the Broncos are a good coach. That's a good team, bro. It's a good team. Seahawks now. Okay, here's the deal about the Seahawks. I know I said some things about Sam Darnold and that team overall. But here's the deal. Okay. Here's the deal. Do you think their Broncos are back? I'm not thinking their Broncos are back, bro. I think it's impressive they're number 1. I'm not saying that. I'll make my official picks in a second, bro. So here's the deal. The Seahawks, I will admit, Sam Darnold's he's balled out. He's balled out this season. He balled out on Saturday against the Niners. But do I trust him in the postseason against the Rams and the Bears? Probably not. But I think he'll make his run money for it. I think Sam Darnold's played a heck of a year season so far. I mean, here's the deal. Minnesota cut Sam Darnold, by the way, and chose JJ McCarthy. I don't trust both Nick Rankin. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm going to the Seahawks first, though. Okay. So I think the Seahawks will probably be in the NFC Championship game because that defense is really good. I mean, it's like watching Legion Puma over again. The running game is really good. The receiving core is like Jigba. Jigba's a baller. I mean, he's a baller, guys. Jigba is a baller. Another receiver core too. Man, they're good. That's a good team. Good special teams too. So I trust Sam Darnold and like whoever. I mean, God forbid the Panthers lose to beat the Rams, but Sam Darnold will make the play when it matters most. So shout out to Sam Darnold for that. You know, I know people are questioning him for years, and especially on media, especially on TV. You know, and Nick's acting like I said this guy's a scrub. Don't listen to this guy, guys. Don't listen to this guy. Never once said that my entire life. Now the Broncos side of the things. Okay, here's the deal about this team. I think the defense is really good. I think Sean Payton's a heck of a coach. But I don't trust Bo Nix in the postseason, guys. I mean, Bo Nix, he's still a young quarterback. I'll give him credit. He's this is the best. The last time this team went to the playoffs was with Peyton Manning. So yeah, shout outs. That's great. Okay. Bo Nix, though, I don't trust that much. I mean, he has 25 touchdowns and 3,000 yards in passing. But he's sometimes a little bit inefficient sometimes when it matters most. So if they do anything in the postseason, it's because of their defense, not because of their offense. I mean, I doubt they'll lose to the Texans or the Steelers, or I doubt they will win those two games if whoever plays them next. But Bo Nix needs a lot of going to do to make a run for his money in the postseason. Now I'm gonna do my official picks. So my official picks to win out the NFC. So this is I'm gonna do it real quick actually. So Steelers and Texans, I got Steelers winning that game. Jaguars, Bills. I'm gonna say Jaguars will win that game. So then it will be the Broncos and who the heck do I say? The Steelers, and then it will be the Jaguars and the Patriots. So I have the Steelers being the Broncos, and then I have Patriots winning against the Jaguars. And then I have so then it will be Broncos and so they will be not Broncos. It will be Seattle. Not Seattle, it will be Pittsburgh and the Jaguars. Oh, we got a special guest, guys. We got a special guest. Uncle David. What's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. Hold up.
Can you hear me?
Danger. Oh, let me see if I can hear you. Hold up.
What about now?
Say again. Talk again.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Sir, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for finally having me on, man.
Yes, sir, man. Let's bring it on the playoffs, bro. How do you think about the playoffs so far, man? What do you think about the playoffs for NFL?
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
You're excited for it? Huh?
Who you think is gonna go?
So on Saturday, I think it's an interesting matchup. I mean, I don't think the Panthers should be in the playoffs, in my opinion, because I think no, I don't see them playing in the playoffs, dude.
Oh man,
NFC South is a soft conference, man. It's a stupid conference. Come on. So yeah. I think Nick Rankin, my co-host, who's by the way he's out of town, Nick. So Uncle David. So I don't think he's ducking. He's out of town. He hasn't taken vacation since. He works a lot too. He's a working guy. So Nick said that seeding should be based off record, not off division winners. He said division winners should get an automatic bid, but seeding should be based on record. What's your thoughts on that?
I can see both sides. I just I think that first of all, going into any season, your goal is to win the division. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what every team sets out to do. So I do see both sides of it. I do understand that there might be a better team that you would like to see than their division champions, but at the same time, that as a team, that's what you set out to do. You set out to win the division, and when you win the division, you're rewarded for it. And so, I mean, I think the Panthers they've earned it. I mean, I don't necessarily agree that there's a lot of teams better than them, or that they're better than a lot of teams. But I mean, you set out to win the division, they're rewarded for it. Let's see what they can do. I tell you what, they might make some noise. They got a pretty good squad. I mean, let's be honest. Bryce Young, he's really coming along. He's looking pretty good. They've got two decent running backs. The defense plays pretty good. I mean, let's see what they can do. They're going to make some noise, man. I think they can make some noise.
Yeah, I can see that happening. But they're playing against the Rams, but I think Rams will beat them. I think the Rams will smoke them.
I think the Rams are a way better team. I think they're gonna surprise some people. I really do. I don't think they're gonna win. The Rams, I mean, let's be honest, they might come out of the NFC. Like they might be the team to beat. I mean, they don't have the number one seed, but they might be the team to beat. I mean, that they played in an amazing division. They're gonna make I mean, they might represent the NFC, but I think Carolina's going to surprise some people, man. They have all year. They really have.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I mean, I will admit, last year I was kind of those critics that said that he shouldn't be starting in the NFL. Bryce Young. Yeah,
man, he sure is a little guy, man. He's
because you don't see a lot of 5'10" people balling out the way he has.
Man, he's a little guy, but he's got a pretty good touch, man. He's a good story, man. It's hard to root against him.
Yeah. So for the Packers and Bears, I said I have Bears winning this game. I think Caleb Williams has balled out this season. I know last season was put in a bad spot, and people were calling this guy a bust last season, who I used to work with, and I'm like, how is this guy a bust? I mean, this guy was put in a bad spot with Matt Eberflus. Matt Eberflus is a terrible coach.
It was horrible.
He should have seen it, especially in Dallas. I don't know what Jerry Jones was thinking putting this guy as a defensive coordinator.
Oh, it's horrible.
Nick Saban said he's part of Al Qaeda. That's what I think he should be arrested for what he did to Caleb Williams and to the Cowboys.
Hey, so I know we're talking Bears Packers, but why you're bringing up Eberflus? Why has he not been fired yet? Why does he still have a job?
Oh no, Jerry Jones said. Because that's Jerry Jones for us guys. Jerry.
You gotta be kidding me, man. I mean, you gotta cut him loose already, man. He should have been the first one. I mean, all these head coaches that lost their jobs today. I tell you what, man, he should have been at the very top of the list. I mean,
I think it's him and Zach Taylor should be fired. Him and Zach Taylor.
Yeah,
but Zach Taylor should be fired too.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, do you see this? Do you see the Bengals offense? The defense is terrible.
The defense is horrific, but I don't know, man. This year was so crazy with Burrow going down like that, man. But I do get it. I mean, the personnel though, the offense is going to be prolific. I mean, they, as long as they got both Joe Burrow at the helm, and those two receivers, they're amazing. I mean, they might next to Dallas, they might have the best duo. Who you taking out of them duos? I mean, you taking the Bengals duos or you taking the Cowboys duos?
I'm taking the Cowboys duo because here's why.
So?
But here's why though. I think if I'm the Bengals should cut T. Higgins and build Joe Burrow's own line and defense because Joe Burrow went on First Take last. I don't know if you saw his own clip. But Joe Burrow went on First Take during Super Bowl week with Stephen A. and at the time with Shannon Sharp. He said that, and I want T. Higgins and the defensive guy. Who was his name? The defensive guy that plays for the Bengals. Hendrickson.
Yeah,
Pace. So if I'm the Bengals, I cut Higgins to build more all line around him because Joe Burrow looks like he can't do anything. He even said in the postseason. In his press game conference that he probably wants to retire. He's giving Andrew Luck vibes a little bit.
Man, he did hint around to that. I don't think it's to that extreme yet. I don't think that he's there yet where he's contemplating retirement. I think he's and he's deservingly so. He's forcing the hand of the Bengals. They've got to do something to fix that offensive line. It is just. I mean, the dude is getting mollywopped every single week. But I think, man, I like Higgins and Chase, man. I think that they're.
I think she keep Chase. Yeah, I think she keep Chase.
But not Higgins.
Nah, he needs some online, man. Get that guy.
You taking Higgins or you taking George Pickens? Which one are you taking?
I'm taking George Pickens.
You think so?
Who are you taking?
Man, I have to agree with you, man. I think it's closer than what people think. Man, T. Higgins he's spectacular, man. He really, really is, man. Yeah. George Pickens, I mean, he had a really good year. I just don't. I question his motor. I mean, there are times like I don't think you can go back to any of T. Higgins' games and you can question his motor. I think you can pinpoint certain games in certain times of games where George Pickens, man, he just doesn't seem like he's all in. Now, as far as talent is concerned, man, I think they're right there. But I just think Higgins, I think his motor is a little bit stronger than Pickens, personally. But
yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. I mean, Sherm. Sherm calling him out basically, on Prime.
And didn't you agree with that? I mean,
I agree with them. Yeah, he sold the game to the Lions. He sold. I mean, that's a good point, though. That's a good point. But back to Packers and Bears. Who you got winning this game and why?
Man, you know what, man? I think the Packers are going to get them.
Yeah.
I think the Bears is as much as Ben Johnson has brought to the Bears, and as he's elevated Caleb Williams' game this year, man, I think that defense is 1 year away. And I know the Packers, they lost Parsons, and I get it. He was massive. That's a massive loss. I mean, what he's brought to them this year, which first of all, I mean, who's a better defensive player than him right now in the NFL?
Myles Garrett.
Besides Myles Garrett. Okay. Take Myles Garrett off the table.
Man.
Anyway, my point is on the defensive line. My point is that, I mean, yeah, he's a big part, but the defense is still pretty good without him. I think that Jordan Love is a little bit farther along than Caleb Williams at this point. I'm gonna take the Packers, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be a field goal game. I think it's gonna be decided by a field goal. I think it's gonna be pretty close, but I think the Packers are gonna get them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good rivalry though. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I think it was like during the week of Christmas or after before it, on a Saturday, and they went to overtime. And Jordan Love got hurt, got concussed, and that guy, the backup QB, played amazing. And
he played good, man.
That was crazy.
So that was the backup from. I mean, that was Tennessee's quarterback last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And he played out. He was playing game.
He looked pretty good.
I was like, what?
But Jordan Love, man, Jordan Love can get. I think his receiving core right now, is a little better than Chicago's.
Yeah.
I think
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think Chicago might have them as far as the tight ends. I think they got better tight ends. But I think that and I think Chicago has a good running game too, man. But I think Jacobs, he's gonna be the deciding factor. I think he's gonna get the rock a lot and control the game a little bit. And I think Jordan Love is he's on a little bit higher level at this point in their career than Caleb Williams, personally.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I think Jordan Love is a good quarterback too. It's just that he can be a little inconsistent a little bit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Brett Favre, where Brett Favre just threw the ball over the place and a little bit inefficient sometimes. But that's the only thing I have. Other than that, he's a good talent. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of Aaron Rodgers a little bit when he throws the football, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he has a little bit. I mean, he has a really good touch. He doesn't have the arm talent of Aaron Rodgers, but I think his touch is it's really, really good. I think he's a really good quarterback. Yeah, I think he's a better quarterback than Caleb Williams at this point in their career. I think the ceiling is higher for Caleb Williams. I tell you what, man, this season, first of all, I might have been one of them people last year that would have argued with you that, man, the dude wasn't ready. But I tell you what, this year, man, he has really opened my eyes. The dude can play. He makes some throws that he makes some throws that only 4 or 5 other players in the NFL can make. I believe that. I think his arm talent is that good. He is that good when he throws sometimes. It's going to be fun to see his career. It's going to be fun to see the trajectory that it takes eventually. Not this year, though. That's why I think the Packers get him this year. I could be wrong, but I think the Packers get him this year.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Johnson too has been a good hire for the Bears too.
He's been great.
And the Lions are missing that right now. I'll tell you that much.
They really are, man. They really are. You know, I think it's really sad that they didn't make it to the playoffs this year, man.
Yeah, everybody had expectations for the Lions. I did.
I mean, because that roster is stacked, man. Maybe not the defense so much. Maybe not the defense so much. But I mean, you know, players like Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, you know, the playoffs are made for players like him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Goff sometimes, you know, he's a good quarterback. I just don't think he's a great quarterback. I think St. Brown is a great receiver. I just don't think Goff is a great quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I just don't think he's great.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs is a beast. That guy could play receiver and running back. That's crazy.
The dude is amazing, man. I mean, him and Montgomery. I mean, together, they're the 2 best backs in the league to me.
Yeah, I agree.
As far as the duo, who's the best back in the league?
For me, the best back in the league, I'd probably say Jahmyr Gibbs.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean,
he's better than Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon's had a down year so far this season.
Yeah,
there's a tad bit, and he hasn't got the ball like he did last season a lot.
Yeah,
it's kind of a little bit on Nick's. Nick, it's not CMC, Nick Rankin. Stop it. It's not CMC, Nick.
First of all, hey, before we go any further, man, I really wish Nick was on, man, because
he's ducking.
I'm not gonna say he's ducking. But I watch you guys a lot, man. I watch you guys a lot. I was really looking forward to going up against him. I more than anything, I'm looking forward because I do like his opinions. I do like his opinions. I just sometimes we differ so much in opinion that, and I would like this head to head. You know what I mean? I would like the head to head with him. You know.
Yeah.
But I do miss him. I do appreciate you having me on today. I wish he was here. You know.
Yeah, man. Anytime you come on, man. If you're fit with money, come for it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
If you want to come on for money with me and Nick, you're welcome to do it, man.
Even just for a little bit, man. I'd appreciate it.
For a little bit. You could do it for a little bit. You could do it for 2 hours, 3 hours. You can do another one.
Yeah,
you can do it. You can do 3 hours if you want to.
And tell Nick, don't forget. I mean, we got to have that MJ LeBron before it's all said and done.
Hey, we're about to have that in a bit. We're gonna have that in a bit.
All right, man. Hey, but I was gonna throw this out there to you, man. What do you think about Bijan?
Bijan Robinson, I think he's
What do you think about between him and Gibbs?
Okay, I think Bijan Robinson has good talent. He's actually a really good running back too. He's actually really, really good.
I just, people don't talk about him a lot because once again, the division he's in the Falcons are just, they're not, they're about to have a whole new squad. I mean, they're about to have a whole new coaching staff though. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. I think Bijan, he's underrated. People don't talk about him a lot. But I think he might possibly be the best back in the NFL. Possibly. I think
he will be in a couple of years from now. Yeah.
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 The shelf life for running backs, it's not as long as receivers though. It's not as long as I mean, they have a small window. They have a smaller window because of the punishment that I think that they take. But I think next year, look out for him next year.
Yeah.
Next year, I think he's going to be, I don't think he's going to be undisputed. Best running back in the league next year. I'm calling it right now on your show.
Okay. I can see that happening. I can see that. Now, much playoffs now. Now for the Bills and Jaguars, who do you got winning this game? For me, I got the Bills. I think this is Allen's best chance of winning Super Bowl without Mahomes being in the playoffs. Because right, I mean, Pro Football Focus has them ranked third, but the only thing I have, and their offense is ranked third too. But I think it'll be a close matchup. I think Trevor Lawrence just bought out this season. He's proven a lot this season, actually. But for me, I have the Bills winning this game.
You know, I'm going to ride with the Bills too, for a lot of the same reasons that you said. Even though Trevor Lawrence is balling out, I'm going to be honest though a little bit. You know, I haven't watched Jacksonville as much as I've watched the Bills. I watched the highlights and Trevor Lawrence had some ridiculously awesome games. I mean, I think he had 6 touchdowns one game. I mean, the dude was he's really balling, especially towards the end of the year. His running back ETN is really. I mean, they're but I don't know as much about them to say, you know, I'm going to take them. I mean, I just haven't watched him as much as the Bills. I do know Josh Allen. He's Superman right now. The dude's Superman. He's if he don't. This isn't his best team,
Mhm.
but if he doesn't get it this year, I don't know when he is. This is his time. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. He's got a long road. They got a tough road. But
Yeah.
and Jacksonville's going to be really tough. They're going to be really tough. But
Yeah.
I think they're going to get them. I think they're going to get them.
Yeah, I mean, Pro Football Focus has Trevor Lawrence having 26 touchdowns and 3,000 yards in passing. That's pretty good. That's a good season right there.
Yeah,
Ain't the best, but it's pretty good season. Not the best season, but it's pretty good.
it's good. I think next year will be even better. I really do.
Yeah. Now to the next game.
Okay.
We have Niners versus Philadelphia. I know we're both Cowboys fans, and we have to hate these teams.
Yeah, can they both lose?
I don't know. I mean, Vegas has the Eagles winning this game actually compared to the Niners. So who do you got winning this game? For me, okay, I hate these both. In my opinion, Jalen Hurts sucks. In my opinion, and I think CMC is better than Saquon Barkley a little bit. So I got Niners winning this game.
You got the Niners winning.
Yeah, because I don't trust Hurts. I don't trust Hurts at all.
Why? Why not? Why do we? First of all, you know, you and I both know. I mean, we're both Cowboys fans. We both despise the Eagles. You know,
And then
but
Niners stupid.
I disagree with your take on Jalen Hurts, man. I think that Jalen Hurts is not only a good quarterback. I think he's a great quarterback. He's a great quarterback because of his intangibles. I think that he's just a winner. He's a winner. He can run, he can throw, he can lead. I mean, the dude. I don't understand why people sleep on him so much. I can't stand the guy. I mean, I'm just as big of a Cowboy fan of anybody you've ever met. I guarantee you that. I just think that Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. I really do. But he has had the benefit of players like Saquon. But more importantly, I think the defense is what separates these two teams. I think if San Francisco had the defensive players healthy that they're missing, then we'd be having a different discussion. But I think right now, what separates these two teams is the defense. I think that Philly's defense is second to none in the NFC, except for Seattle. But I think they even have a better defense in Seattle. That's just my personal opinion. It's very, very close. But I think that it is real close, but I think Philly has them beat. I really do.
Okay, here's why I don't trust Hurts. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
There's some games this season where he's looked bad, and people say you give him credit. Like for example, the first game of the season, the Cowboys almost beat that team, and then Eagles. Jalen Hurts had 0-0 on and like 115 yards in passing, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. He is a winner, and Alabama, he was good. Oklahoma, he was good. But here's the deal about Hurts. In my opinion, he cannot read a defense right. He can't read. When he plays against a good defense, here's the deal. Okay, like for example, like against the Chargers a month ago or so, he threw like 6 interceptions against a good defense. If that was Dak Prescott, we would be killing this guy.
Yeah.
And the only thing, in my opinion, he has is a tush push. That's all they got, in my opinion, is the tush push.
Yeah.
And I get the whole winning thing and whatnot. I get that. But like the first year, Tom Brady beat him. Second year, He did good, yeah, I will admit, but he wasn't. He had the best season like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and then last season and the year before that, Baker Mayfield bounced him out in the postseason, and then last year he won Super Bowl because of Saquon Barkley. Now he's kind of a little bit. I'm not trying to. It's kind of a little bit like Troy Aikman a little bit. Troy Aikman had a good defense but he made more plays than. But he's much better player than Hurts is. But
I think he's a better. He's definitely a better passer.
yeah, he's a better passer. But Hurts is not. When it matters most, he get the ball in his hands. I don't trust Hurts. I just don't.
Really?
I mean,
I
don't. I get your point about the defense though. The defense is really good. I think Jalen Carter. I mean, they have the best secondaries in football right now. Is the Eagles.
Yeah.
They're good back, and also they're going to go back too, and good D line and good offensive line too. But the only thing is this: I think Jalen Hurts, when it matters most, to give the ball through his hands, I think he falls under pressure. In my opinion, that's why I don't trust him.
Well, look at his the 2 Super Bowl appearances, though. I mean, his last one, well, first of all, he walked away with the ring. I mean, he won a Super Bowl, and then the one before that, I mean, you could argue that he outplayed Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know if he did though, because here's why.
If you look at his stats, and if it wasn't for his defense, I mean, Mahomes, there's the magic that he has. He pulled it out. But I mean, if you look at statistically what he did in that game, I mean, I heard people say he was best player on the field that day, and even though he lost, and I'm not going to necessarily agree with that 100%, but I do see where the argument comes from. If you look at his last 2 Super Bowl appearances, man, the dude really, really balled out. And that's one of the things that really stands out to me when we talk about Jalen Hurts is on the biggest stage, he put up the best nights, the best performances. So I know coming in, to the playoffs right now, like you, for example, I mean, you're taking San Francisco. I don't think that if he does happen to get hot, he has 2 phenomenal weapons on the outside. He has Saquon, who's only 1 year removed from being the best player on the planet. I mean, I think that, if they happen to get it going, if Nick Sirianni happens to get them to figure it out, man, they could make a run. They could make a run again. They could possibly, go for a 2-peat. I mean, possibly.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing about Hurts though is this: that Super Bowl, that year he had. I mean, he had 25 touchdowns. That's great, but there's 2 guys that season to that better numbers than Hurts did. One was Josh Allen, and one was Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
And then it was Mahomes, of course, with 45 touchdowns with 4,000 yards in passing.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know. I mean, defense is going to be amazing. It's going to be a dogfight. I mean, you never know. It's the NFL. You never know. It could be an upset. So that's all I see.
I don't like you having me defend Jalen Hurts. That isn't a conversation that
I don't know, man. I know.
I enjoy having.
I hate both of these teams, man. I hate both these teams. I
really despise both of these teams. I really do.
Especially in the Northeast too, with Rice and man, that team and the Eagles too. That defense too was man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, what about real quick before we go on to the next game? What about the season Dak had? He had a pretty good year.
He did. Here's the deal. I think that's the thing with Jerry Jones. Okay, Jerry Jones ruined Dak Prescott's probably the best year in the league because he didn't give us a defensive line or a good defensive overall
or a good defensive coordinator.
He needs the whole. I mean, he needs a new DC. I think Brian Schottenheimer has played. He was an amazing coach this season.
I argued with your dad about Shotty. When they made the hire, your dad. I'm telling you, man, he laughed in my face, and I told him, I said, I like the hire. He laughed in my face. He could not believe. He said, dude, Jerry's blowing it. Jerry this and Jerry that, and we don't even know this guy. I said, man, I'm telling you, I know this guy. I'm telling you, I like him. I'm not going to say I would have picked him over. Well, there wasn't a lot of options out there. First of all, I mean, I think they might could have tried to lure Bill Belichick. So even though he had already signed with North Carolina, I think they could have possibly tried to make a move, which I would have probably been in favor. But I liked Shoddy. I liked that decision, and I stand by it still to this day. I think he did a really good job for a first year head coach. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty good with him too. I didn't know who the head coach Brian Shaw even was.
Yeah.
But he proved me wrong, proved Nick wrong, and but I mean, Dak Prescott. And here's the deal: with the record, if he had a better record this season, he probably would have won. He probably would have MVP.
Yeah, you're right. He had an MVP caliber season.
But Jerry Jones gave us a bad DC, and I mean, Matt Eberflus should literally be arrested for what he just did. He stole money. He stole money from the Cowboys' money, but Jerry Jones, man, I don't know. And Jerry Jones he got Micah Parsons, and we got Kenny Clark, whatever his name was.
Kenny Clark.
Yeah. And he didn't do much either.
Yeah. But when the Quinn Williams trade, I mean that was
a good move. That was a good move. Yeah.
That was a good move. It was too little too late.
Yeah, it was a little too late, yeah.
But I tell you what though, I'm like a typical Cowboys fan. Next season. next year's our year.
I mean, Marcus Spears actually said it on First Take that next year's gonna be our year. And he actually believes that. Michael Irvin, Michael Irvin, he said the same thing.
Mike. Who's your favorite Cowboy?
Of all time?
Of all time.
I'll probably say Michael Irvin, either him or Prime.
Yeah.
Prime team.
Michael Irvin is my favorite of all time. I
Michael
know your dad's is Roger Staubach. I'm pretty sure that's his favorite of all time. But I mean, my favorite is the playmaker. That's my favorite Cowboy of all time. But
yeah.
So who's next? What's the next game?
Travis says it's Des Bryant and Tony Romo for him. I like Romo. I forgot about Romo.
Oh, I love Romo.
Yeah.
That's cousin Leo. That's his favorite. Is Romo. I think that's.
I don't even remember. I remember I was younger. I had a Tony Romo poster in my room. I don't remember.
Oh that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think I still have it. It's in my parents' garage.
Really?
I think it's still there. I could be wrong, but I know I had that one, and I also had the Everson Walls picture that he signed for my dad.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
I think he still has that. I could be wrong.
Really?
Nick, yeah.
I bet he still got one.
Huh?
Hey, so who's Nick's team?
Nick's a Cowboys fan.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a Cowboys fan. He says he's a Cowboys fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the way he talks about him, you wouldn't have thought that.
Wait, no. I mean, you gotta call it how it is with that team, man.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. Sometimes you gotta call it how it is. I get that. I respect that. I do respect that.
Yeah. But anyways, move on to the next game. Sorry guys, we were talking about Cowboys. Who's your favorite Cowboy? Comment in the chat. Nick says it's the Cowboys. Nick says it's Dak Prescott, actually. Dak Prescott. It's his favorite Cowboy of all time.
Where are you seeing these comments at? Where's that at?
So let me see. So if you go on StreamYard or on the YouTube, on my StreamYard, I can see like the comments.
Really? See, I can't see anything. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's my first time. I'm not as good as this as you guys. You know what I mean?
See, look, Nick. See, look. I'll show it. I'll show the comments on stage. I'll show it. There you go. Can you see it?
Let's see.
I put it on the screen. And though it's a little small, I don't know if you can make that bigger.
Okay, yeah, I can see him now.
You can see him?
Yeah, I can see him now.
Yeah, but he's a Cowboys fan though.
Yeah.
But he's also a Tech fan too. He's a big Tech fan too.
Who's that?
Nick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went to Tech, and he went to the homecoming game with against Tech versus Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big Tech fan myself, man. I was pretty let down this past weekend, man. I'd like to have a little discussion with him about the Tech game last weekend. I guess have y'all talked about that?
Not yet. No, we're about to get to that. Okay. We're almost on football.
Yes,
But we move on to the Chargers in the Patriots game. This is the first time New England's. I think they're back. I think this is their first time in the postseason since 2020. Mac Jones' rookie year, so 2021.
Yeah.
So who got winning this game, man? For me, I got the Patriots. I think Mike Vrabel to me is a Patriot way. He knows the Patriot way better than anybody else does in the locker room right now. He won 3 Super Bowl rings with Tom Brady and Belichick. I think Drake May is a baller too. He's proven a lot this season.
You think he's MVP?
No, for me, Matthew Stafford's MVP.
You think so?
Yeah, Matthew Stafford has 46 touchdowns.
Yeah.
6. And my mom said her favorite Cowboy is Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman?
Yeah, that's my mom's favorite.
Okay. I like Troy, man. He's not my favorite though. I'm not as big on him as a lot of people, especially your dad. But
yeah, my dad loves him, man.
No, he loves with Troy Aikman, man.
I know, I know, man. But yeah, but who do you got winning this game? You got Patriots or Chargers, and why?
I'm gonna say the Patriots. But I think it's gonna be a closer game than what people think. Do you know what the spread is by any chance?
So Vegas has Chargers winning this game by 3.5.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh no, the Patriots. I see the Patriots are favored.
For real? On PFF?
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Patriots are favored by 3.5.
Nick Rankin said Detroit was the worst of the big three for sure. This guy, man.
He said
Nick,
what?
Nick, you know what's crazy? Hold on real quick. Nick Rankin. When Troy got hurt in the 1990 season, you know what he did with Steve? What's his name? Steve, the backup QB at the time? The backup QB. He couldn't do jack against the Lions, bro. He couldn't do jack against the Lions, by the way, that year. So we needed Troy Aikman better than most people did, bro. We went the head-to-head against Steve Young in that defense too, bro. Anyways, go ahead.
I think Troy was the worst of the big three, huh?
This guy looks a rage bait, man. He's trying to be Skip Bayless, bro. He's trying to be
that's pretty funny, man. But I kind of agree. I guess I kind of agree. He might have been the worst of the big three, but the big three were phenomenal. They're all Hall of Famers. I mean, Troy was, man. He was vital. He was a hell of a competitor. But back to the game, I think I'm gonna go with the Pats. I think that they're a little bit better this year. I like what Vrabel's done.
Yeah.
May is I didn't see this coming. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched him a little bit in college too. I think he was at North Carolina.
Yeah.
I wasn't real big on him. This season has changed my opinion about him. I think he's taken a big step. I think the team is ready to get past this first wild card round. I don't know how much further they're going to go. I think they're a little bit overrated. I think the schedule was pretty soft this year. But I will say that the Chargers are a team to be reckoned with, man. I think Herbert being hurt a little banged up, kind of factors into that. But I like the squad, man. I think they got a pretty good team. I think that's going to be one of the better games this weekend. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, I think Justin Herbert's posed a lot this season to me too. So we got to see. I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a real good game. I think it's going to be one of the better games this weekend. I really do.
Yeah. And moving on to one more football this weekend, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers willed their way in the postseason against the Texans.
Yeah.
So who do you got winning this game, man?
I think that the Steelers. I think their luck has run out. You can put another priest out there in the field if you want and have him bless the field like they did this past weekend, but I don't think it's going to work out for them. I think their luck has ran out. I believe in Houston's defense. I'm not real big on the offense, but I'm a big believer in Houston's defense right now. I think their defense is enough to stop Aaron Rodgers. I think they're going to get him. Who you got?
I want Aaron Rodgers to win this game. I think, but I think you're right. I think Texas might win this game, but I think Aaron Rodgers. I think this is probably his best chance winning a Super Bowl again, probably.
Oh
But-
yeah, for sure.
I think Texas will win this game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. I think they're gonna get him, man. I think I'm gonna be honest. I'm rooting for Aaron Rodgers. I've never been an Aaron Rodgers fan, although I do appreciate what he's brought to the game. I'm rooting for him. I really am. I want to see him do. I want to see him do good. I think the Texas defense is just too strong. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What do you think about C.J. Stroud? Do you think he's what's your opinion on him? You think he's got enough?
I think he does. I think he's still. I know he's had a little bit of a rough patch. I mean, he didn't really play good this season.
He didn't
I
have a
think
good
what's
year.
bailing him out. I think what's bailing him out is his defense.
And
'cause-
that's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, it's okay, but I mean, people had expectations for this guy after his first year. They thought he'd be like a top 5 QB, top 2 QB in the NFL, and he hasn't shown that. He hasn't shown that yet. I don't know what he's doing wrong with his mechanics, probably, because Pro Football Focus has C.J. Stroud. He has 18 touchdowns and 8 interceptions and 2,000 yards in passing. That ain't the best year. He's good, but he's not. I'm not sure he's elite yet. But I don't know what happened to this guy, man. People were calling this guy the best player in his class and better than
What do
Bryce Young. Better
what do you
than
think- what do you think about his number one, Nico? What do you think?
Nico's good. He's not the best, but he's a good receiver. He's physical.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I,
This
I
guy-
like him. I mean, I like him.
Yeah.
I like CJ. I like CJ. He's good. He's another one that he's a good quarterback. He's not top tier. He's just. I mean, I don't think he's reached his potential. I mean, he hasn't peaked out or anything. But I think he's a good quarterback. Last year, man, he really looked. He has taken. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know exactly what's going on with him, but I do think he's a really good quarterback. I think he's good enough to win with this defense. I really do. But
It's kind of a little bit of the Ravens back in 2000 when their quarterback was really, really he was good, but he wasn't bad. He was in the middle. That's how it kind of is for the Texans a little bit.
Trent Dilfer,
Yeah.
yeah,
They had the Bucks too in 2003.
yeah.
Kind of a little bit of the Bucks in 2003 when their defense was really good, but they're bailing out the offense a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah,
how
that was. I don't think this defense is that good. Those are. I mean, them defenses are. Houston's got a good defense, but I don't think it's the Bucks of that year, and I damn sure don't think it's 2000 Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, defense won championships though.
Yeah, you're right. And he's
Yeah.
good enough. He's a good enough quarterback. They can make some noise. I'm excited to see what they can do. I think they definitely beat Pittsburgh, although I will say I am rooting for Pittsburgh a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I'm rooting for them a little bit too because I like Aaron Rodgers and he's done a lot for the game.
Yeah.
But now, what are your thoughts on the Seahawks winning the division? Do you think they have a chance to go all the way or not?
I do. Yeah, I do. I'm pleasantly surprised by him. That defense is raw, man. It's Sam Darnold. Man, Sam Darnold he can throw that rock, man. He really can. I don't know if it's the pressure that gets to him. Sometimes. I don't mean pressure by like the pass rush. I mean the pressure of the moment. I don't know if that affects him to the point where he makes these bonehead mistakes sometimes. But man, they're legit. They're legit, man. They've got a phenomenal defense and they have a pretty good offense. I think Sam Darnold is good enough to win the Super Bowl. I really do.
Yeah, I agree with you. Here's the deal. I was questionable at Sam Darnold a lot this season.
Me too.
I thought he played a soft schedule a little bit.
Yeah.
And
What about last year? He had a pretty good year last year too.
I know. Yeah, he did. But I'm okay. Let's see if we can do it again.
Yeah.
But I will admit, Saturday night, he won the ball when it mattered. He played when it mattered most, and he did the right play. He made the right play when it mattered most, and I think the defense is really good too. I do. This guy nigga putting words in my mouth. um, I trust Jigba. Jigba's pretty good.
Hey man, he's real good.
He's really good.
He's really good.
But you know what, Sam Darnold, I think he can go all the way, but I don't think he can though. I think the one person to stop him is Matthew Stafford.
I agree. I mean, I'm taking Stafford all day, but I do think Seattle has a slight edge. I think that their defense is a little bit better. I do think the Rams have a great defense. I think that Seattle has a slight edge. I really do. I think he can win the Super Bowl. I mean that's what I think, and especially getting this bye.
Yeah, for sure. How do you feel about the Broncos on the AFC wise? For me, I think the Broncos are a good team. I think Bo Nix is still young, but he's a little inefficient too. And the reason why they were good is because of their defense overall. So I don't think they're gonna go all the way though. I mean, I get why they're the best team, number one seed in the AFC, but
Mhm.
I don't trust Bo Nix when it matters most because he's been like inefficient this whole season a little bit, and he's still young too. So
He's real young. He's real young, and he's a little bit of he's a little erratic at times. He's a gunslinger. He makes some plays that you just really shake your head at, as far as like, why did you do that? But he also makes some plays sometimes that you're like, wow, this dude, he's pretty damn good. I think the Broncos have a good enough defense to get to the Super Bowl this year. I think they got a good enough defense to make it to the Super Bowl. The question mark is going to be Bo Nix. I think what he does in these big moments, because the playoffs are totally different. I mean, everything's different. The atmosphere is different. I mean, the game is going to speed up for him a little bit. I mean, one thing that he has on his side, he has Sean Payton. He has who's I mean, he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's a Super Bowl champion. Um, and when you get this far, coaching matters. And so I think he has a little bit of advantage when it comes to that. But when it comes down to like Sean McVay in the Rams, I think if they do get to the Super Bowl, I don't think they stand a chance against the NFC. But I think they do have a good enough team to get there
yeah,
because of the defense primarily.
yeah. I don't think I trust the pay. I don't know, man. I just think I think Bo Nix is good, but I don't think he can go all the way.
Yeah.
Who's your official picks though? Is it in the Super Bowl? Mine's the Rams and Patriots.
I'm gonna say I'm only gonna say this because I said this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say the Rams and the Broncos. I mean, those are my
Wow.
that was my pick. I'm gonna say about 3 weeks ago that was my pick. I was having a discussion with one of my other cousins, and that was my pick then, and I'm gonna stick with it. I think it's gonna be the Broncos, and I think it's gonna be the Rams, and I think the Rams are gonna get it.
Yeah, I agree. I think Rams will win all the way. I think so too.
But
Now to move on to college football now. I know you brought up Tech earlier.
yeah,
Tech got destroyed against Oregon.
oh
Well,
god,
I've been watching sports TV a lot. Ryan Clark said the Texas Tech is a fraud team overall, soft schedule. Paul Feinbaum said the same thing. Darnell Volsky said the same thing. So, what are your thoughts on that? And what do you think about? Do you think this should be a Do you think this should be a good season for them? Like, how was
yeah,
your season?
it was a good season. Yeah, I mean, it was a good season. I wouldn't go as far as to say that they're frauds. The defense was, I've been a Tech fan for a long time, and one of the things that has been a staple in Lubbock is a good offense. Usually, it's a good offense, and the defense just can't keep up. And so when we were facing the Texases and the OUs and people like that, it was the defense that held us up.
Yeah,
I never in a million years thought that Morton was going to play the game that he played. It was, I mean, Me personally, I would have pulled him after the first quarter. The dude played the worst game that I mean, it was. I'm a huge tech fan. I almost wanted to change the channel. It was hard to stomach. It really was. And for the first time, the defense was amazing, man.
Yeah.
The Big 12, they're different now. I mean, it's not what it was. I will agree to that. I can attest to that. It's not as strong as it was whenever Texas and OU were there. I get it. But there's some really good teams in the Big 12, and I think they deserve to be in the playoffs. I don't know if they deserve to have the bye. I think that might have hurt them a little bit, even though Morton had an opportunity to get a little healthy. But nobody could have anticipated that game. That game was one of the worst performances that I've ever witnessed. It was horrific. It really was. And he's got plenty of weapons. He really does. I mean, like I said, if it was up to me, I'd have pulled him in the first quarter. That defense kept us alive, and it's a shame that the offense couldn't have done anything to help them out. And normally it's not like that for Texas Tech. Normally it's the other way around. It's the offense, man. This year the defense they were enough, man. They were really, really good.
Yeah.
And another thing, they should have had it. They should have had a home game.
Oh yeah.
They should have been able to play at home.
Yeah. I watched this game. I don't think they had a fraud season overall. I think they had a good season. It's probably the best season they had since Mike Leach days, with Mike Leach and those boys. God rest his soul.
Those were good games.
Yeah, those were good teams back then.
Yeah.
And this is probably the best team they had since then. And one of my friends, Mike Preston's at Channel 4, he actually covered Tech all season a little bit. He said on his show on Saturday night that Barry Morton's been inconsistent all season. He wasn't surprised they lost, which is true. He has been a little bit inconsistent, a little bit hurt. So if I was Tech, I'd probably put another QB in that position, because Morton's always been hurt a little bit too. He's been hurt this season a little bit. So if I was the coach, I would have put him too, because it wasn't a bad year for them. They had a good year. I know they're going to have a good transfer class too, and good transfer portal too. So
yeah,
we got to do it. Plus, Times Square posted that a picture of the Texan quarterback basically on there in New York City. So they got a new quarterback. So
yeah, they got that quarterback from Cincinnati, huh?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah, one of my friends put at Cincinnati too. One of my friends does.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I ain't mad. Tech fans should be mad.
No, I'm not mad at all. I mean, I'm proud of them guys, man. I mean, they had a great year. I think the future's bright. I like our coach. I like Joey Mack, man. I think he's done a phenomenal job down there in Lubbock. It's something to be proud of, man. That performance will go down in history as one of the worst performances in college football playoff history. I mean, it was like I said, it was really hard to stomach. I almost changed the channel. I mean, I was looking for something else. I was like, I almost couldn't take it. It was really, really hard to stomach. But yeah, I stuck through it, and I'm just like, man, I was happy to be there. It's a good year. The defense really played great. They didn't let me down. But man, it was hard. It was really hard. It was really hard. Good year.
I was watching it at Sawgrass because I went to take my wife out, and when I was watching it, and I'm like, man, it's over. I left. I'm like, yeah, it's over, man. It's over.
Yeah.
But
there's some good teams. There's some good teams left, though.
I know. And now my team, Alabama, they lost 38-3.
That's your team, Alabama?
Because I like Nick Saban. I'm a Saban fan. He's my favorite coach. He's my favorite coach of all time, and but Alabama got destroyed by Indiana, the best team that won a Big Ten. They got destroyed.
Yeah,
against Indiana, and 38-3. I don't know if you watched the game or not. I watched it, and it was bad.
I watched it.
Do you think that? Here's the deal. Okay, Vic Rankin was praising Alabama all year. And Ty Simpson, I've been saying on all of those podcasts that Ty Simpson's been a little like really inconsistent within the last 6 games of the season. So what's your thoughts on this game? On
Which
Bama
one?
and Bama and Indiana.
Man, I just think Indiana's a lot better than what people think. I think that they're, I think they're good enough to win the whole thing.
Yeah, they might win the whole thing, man, to be honest with you.
I mean, I think they're good enough to win the whole thing. I mean, personally, I just think that a lot of people slept on them, man. I think that they're better than what a lot of people think, and I think that they're getting hot at the right time. I think they're confident. Their quarterback is I mean, he's really good. He's a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
I think they can get it, man. I really do.
Yeah, it's just that Ty Simpson, man. That quarterback makes me. I just love-hate relationship with him.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, Alabama had a good year. They shouldn't have fired. You know, I thought about it. They shouldn't have fired the coach. I think they should keep him. Because if I'm Alabama, they should keep him.
I think they keep him. I think they should keep him. I mean, it'd be a good choice to keep him. He had a good year. I mean,
he did.
You know, do you think Texas should have been in the playoffs?
No.
Yeah.
No, they lost to Florida big time. They got destroyed by Florida, I think.
Yeah.
After that, that hurts them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then with Notre Dame, they have the weak conference, and they don't have a conference at all. Because Notre Dame, their basketball is in the ACC, and they're not. The football team ain't. So that's on them. That's on Notre Dame.
They've always. That's something they're going to always deal with. I mean, as long as they're independent like that, they're going to always. They're just going to deal with that. You know, I do think. I mean, it would have been fun to see them in there. Just because I think they had a pretty good squad. They had a pretty good team, and just the aura of Notre Dame, you know, just the Fighting Irish being in the mix, I think would have brought a little something to it. But it is what it is. I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah. Now on to the next game. We have probably the craziest game all weekend was Ole Miss and Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this game. This game was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was a good game, man. It was a great game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think Ole Miss was gonna pull it out. I didn't.
Me too. They had a heck of a season, man. I mean, Lane Kiffin like gone, man. I mean, I bet people are counting his team out. I thought Georgia was gonna win this game because Kirby Smart's a heck of a coach, and I'm like, there's no way to lose this game.
Yeah,
but they lost. And that field goal was crazy.
You know, I'm really excited to see Ole Miss, you know, make some noise like that. I think that you know, because Lane Kiffin bounced on them like that and wasn't allowed to coach anymore, and they're still showing up, and they're proving that you know how great the coaching staff around him was and how good the players are, man. I'm digging it, man. I'm you know, it's a great story. It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is. Now to the next game, we got shocking. To me, this was shocking. Ohio State loses to Miami. I had this team winning it all. What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on this game? I think Carson Beck played really good.
I think he played good. He played good. That defense is really good. Once Miami beat Texas A&M the way that they did, it really opened my eyes, and I was like, man, these guys, man, they're freaking good, man. They're really, really good. And then Mike Irvin, you know, him and Ray Lewis over there. I mean,
that guy's crazy, man. He's over getting cut off and everything.
It had me rooting for him, man. It had me rooting. I didn't think they were going to win either one of those games. I thought A&M was going to get them, and I thought Ohio State was going to get them. I was with you. I thought Ohio State was a good enough team to go ahead and win the whole thing. But they're for real, and they're here to show us, man. I like it. It's a good story. They got a good squad. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Now move on to some NBA talk. I know you're a Mavs fan.
I am a Mavs fan.
So what are your thoughts on Cooper Flag so far, man? On Cooper Flag?
You know, I love him. I love him, man. I think
you miss Luka?
Do what?
You miss Luka?
Oh, I still miss Luka. I mean, shit, That's that's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? I still miss Luca, man. But it wasn't Luca's fault. I miss Luca. Wasn't mad at him though, man. It's not his fault. If it was up to him, he'd still be a Maverick. But it's a done deal. He's a part of your Lakers now. And I don't miss a game. I still love Luca. He's great for the game. But Cooper Flag is that dude, man. He's young. He's hungry. I don't think he has the team around him yet to really, show what he can do. But I do believe in Jason Kidd. I think he's a hell of a coach. I think that him being there is really going to help him grow. And I'm curious and excited to see what Kyrie brings to the table when Cooper, because I know they work a lot together already. I think that he's already kind of mentoring him. I think that he's taken him under his wing. And I think you can see that. You can see that in his growth already from the beginning of the season to where he is now. I think a lot of that has to do with Kyrie Irving and what he's brought to the table. So, Luka wanted to be a man for life, no doubt. I'm with you. Yeah, he really did. It's not his fault. I'm not mad at him. I love him. I'm forever be a Luka fan. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm forever a Luka fan. So
yeah.
But Cooper Flag he's that dude, man. He's that dude. I'm excited to see what he does, man.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think about Coop?
I think he's a beast, man. I think I watched every game this year so far of him. I know he's been amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is 18 years old, cooking grown men.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me. At first, he looked a little shaky, a little nervous, but he found his rhythm, and he's been cooking, man. He's Rookie of the Year he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
He should be an All-Star this year, in my opinion. That's how good he is.
I think it'd be fun to see him in the All-Star game. I don't know if he'll get there, but what do you think about Anthony Davis?
I think AD wants out with the Mavs. He wants out.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a Laker for life. He wanted to retire as a Laker with LeBron, and that kind of turned him off a little bit. And that's why he's hurt. He's doing like James Harden did a couple years ago, getting hurt and being kind of like Kyrie Irving, KD did, and the Nets. Kind of like I don't want to be here.
What if Kyrie comes back though? What if Kyrie comes back?
I don't know.
Which he might come back pretty soon.
He might come back, yeah.
And then make a little run. You don't think AD might want to stick around?
I don't know. I don't think he will. I know the Warriors. I know Nick said the Warriors so interested in him. I know the Warriors have shown interested and might trade him.
Yeah.
I know he wants to be a Laker though. He wants to play with LeBron. He wanted to so bad.
Yeah.
And retire a Laker, but didn't happen.
I think LeBron. I don't know if he's exactly thrilled with the team he has around him over there right now.
Yeah, I mean, you see him the other night though. Yeah, 26, 31. He knows, huh?
He's still bees. I just don't know if I don't know, man. Sometimes he don't look like he's all in over there, and that's not normal for LeBron.
Yeah, I think it's because of here's the deal.
So you see that too, though, right?
I have been seeing that. I will admit, I've been seeing that.
Okay.
Because JJ Redick, good coach. He's a great coach. Okay.
You think he's a great coach?
He's a great coach. I will admit, he's a great coach, and he's proven a lot to me. He's proved everybody wrong, because people were down this guy last season, going through the season. This guy was getting off an ESPN set every day to join the Lakers coach. So I get that. But if I'm the Lakers, I trade Austin Reeves because AR is not athleticism like that. I mean, it shows a lot in the postseason too against the Wolves last season. When he goes against longer defenders like Jaden McDaniels, he can't do anything. He gets locked up.
Yeah. And
then Lakers need athleticism a lot. But if I'm the Lakers, I trade AR. I didn't look at LeBron's still interested in the team. He wants to win. I mean, he wants to win. But the Lakers need to trade AR. They need to trade him.
Man, AR
he's good, but when he play against long defenders like that,
yeah.
I mean, on Christmas Day, he was getting locked up by Ahmad Thompson, like getting locked up.
But Thompson is an elite defender.
I know, but he has no athleticism at all, though. He doesn't have
Yeah.
athleticism.
Well, I wouldn't say he's still extremely effective. I wouldn't say Luka has a lot of athleticism. I will agree with you on the point that the Lakers are lacking some athleticism. I will say that. I just don't. I think that AR and Luka together, man, they're. I mean, and with LeBron, I think you add to that core. I think you take them three and you build around that. I don't think you break that up. But
Yeah.
that's just me, though. I mean, that's just me. I mean,
No, yeah, I get that. I know people are saying. I know people are saying that Dylan Brooks might be in the might be a Lakers soon, and Devin Booker. I saw that. I don't know if it's true, but I know people are reporting it that Dylan Brooks wants to be. Either might trade for Dylan Brooks or Devin Booker, something like that. That's what I've seen.
yeah.
But
Would you like that? You like for him to be over there?
yeah, I mean they bring athleticism.
Yeah.
They bring a lot more depth. They need more. I think they also need a center, a good center too. Because here's the deal: DeAndre Ayton is great, but he can't hang with the Rockets deep center or Chet or Wemby.
See, I don't think he's great. I don't. I think he's average.
Yeah, it is average. I will admit. Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's average, man. I think you get rid of him, and you know, Dallas has a couple big men that would really be nice over there. I mean,
yeah.
Gafford, I think would even fit in over there. You know, but
No, yeah. That's true. Yeah,
I mean, I think you know, I don't know. I never been big on Aiden though. I never have, man. And to be honest with you, I'm not big on JJ Redick. I think he's okay. I don't think he's great. I thought he was an okay player. I do think that he knows the game. I don't know if he has what it takes as a coach to maximize everybody's potential as a team. I don't know, you know, the way he criticizes some of his players. I mean, he does it a lot too. I don't know if that's exactly what. I don't know how much longer LeBron's going to be able to put up with it. The way he calls people out all the time. I know you need that time from time to time. I don't agree with his coaching style. I don't think he's a great coach. I think he's middle of the pack. I think they could do better, but
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, people are questioning JJ Redick's coaching too, like DeAndre Ayton. I think it was Christmas Day when they lost big time. JJ said that we're gonna have a hard time on Saturday, and then people were like, "You believe that stuff?" Like his own players are calling him out.
Yeah.
Like Aiden was, LeBron did. But the thing with LeBron, I think he's the most valuable player on that team because without him, they can't win. I mean, Luka's great, but LeBron's like he brings more depth and wings than.
No, that's Luka's team, man.
Did you see LeBron the other night, man?
Did you see
LeBron at 26?
Have you seen Luka this season?
I have. He's been great, but LeBron is a valuable piece of that
what's
team.
Luka averaging right now? I don't have it.
Luka is averaging like some 30-something points per game in the season.
30-something points a game right now, man. It's Luka. I mean, as vital as LeBron is, and don't get me wrong. I mean, like I told you this when you and I we were talking about things on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 33.7, Luka.
33.7. I mean,
and LeBron's averaging. Let me see what LeBron. I know his scoring thing went up because of his. And LeBron's averaging about 21.2 points per game so far. But in the last 5 games, he's averaging 25 points per game in the last 5 games.
But and he's still revving up. I mean, he ain't played a lot this season.
Yeah,
but I mean, you're not questioning whether or not this is Luka's team, right? I mean, this.
No, I'm not. But I think LeBron's a valuable piece in the team, though.
He's extremely valuable. I think he's still. I mean, he's still.
Because here's the deal. Here's the deal about Luka. When Luka chunks shots, that's when things get kind of like, okay, we need to dial back just a little bit more.
That's his game, though.
I know, but he's chunky. He's not doing anything though.
No,
They're
I'm with
losing
you.
games when he chunks. Like a month ago, he played against the Suns. The dude was chunking shots like freaking like he's Kobe Bryant or something. I'm like, dude, okay, calm down, settle back a little bit, let LeBron play playmaker a little bit.
Yeah,
that's what the Lakers need to do. Then you get LeBron as a playmaker, and that's they need to have LeBron the primary playmaker option because Luka just chunks shots, man. I mean,
He does, and
it gets out running sometimes too,
I'm in agreement with you, man. I'm with you 100%.
and he can't defend.
That's his game, though. Those are things that it's like you almost live with them from time to time because that's his. Another thing, for example, is the way he interacts with the referees. You know, he cries a lot. You know, but yeah, you just got to kind of deal with it. I think that. I mean, he's just so. Why hasn't LeBron impacted him enough where he's not doing the same mistakes he was doing when he was in Dallas? Why I don't understand why LeBron's influence has not impacted him to the point where his decision making, his shot selection has improved. I don't get it. Do you think the chemistry between them two isn't as great as what everybody thinks it is?
I think it's better without AR being in the lineup, in my opinion. Like way better, because they actually are winning games. When AR, LeBron, and Luka are three on the team that record together, they get blown out by 20, 30 points.
You think AR is the problem?
Yeah, he's a little bit because JJ doesn't know what to do with them.
Yeah,
because
He
JJ knows
does
what to do with LeBron and Luka, but now with JJ, now with AR, it's more coaching than it is what's it called? Than the lineup. And Mom, Nick wants to know that if you're still mad at LeBron for owning the Bulls in 2010s. I get it, Mom. I didn't know he cooked D Rose. He cooked that team. I get it. Well, yeah. I'm gonna move on to golf. I don't know if you watch golf or not, but I watch it.
I don't watch much golf. I really don't.
Yeah. Well, me and Nick, we watched TGL. Nick and Tiger Woods were in Microwave Minute Golf League last season, last year, and it's called TGL. It's in SoFi in LA, and they added new holes in it, which is pretty good. But good stuff. So season 2 started. I think Boston won the first night, and then I think Jupiter won Tuesday night. They play tomorrow night. So, and then standout players, Nick. I have JT winning and Jordan Spieth winning it all this season, and the PGA Tour.
Where is Nick at? What's Nick doing?
He's out of town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's or he's just scared.
I don't think he's scared, man. I'm looking forward to him being on the show with us, man.
I know, man. That guy's, he's cooked. He's scared. But yeah. Now Tiger Woods. Now Tiger will make he will make an appearance tomorrow. So hope he plays on tour this season. Hope he does.
Yeah. Now when Tiger was around, I did watch. I mean, he was something else, man. He was must see TV. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Isaac Tonoko, Tina Turbo, or Holy Wheeler Trey. Who's the better character? I don't know what those people are. You know what those people are?
Holly Wheeler
and Tina Turbo.
I don't know who that is, but Holly Wheeler's from Stranger Things, right?
I don't watch Stranger Things, man. I know I can't get into that show.
You don't watch Stranger Things?
No, I can't get into it.
Hey, man, that's a good show, man.
You know what show me and Madeline are watching? We're watching the morning show. It's on Apple TV. It's on Apple with Jennifer Aniston and Steve Carell and Reese Witherspoon. It's about so it's kind of like a life of an anchor.
Really?
It's a pretty good show. It's a good show.
Good.
You should watch it.
I might check it out, man.
You also gotta watch Yellowstone and Suits.
I ain't never seen Yellowstone or Suits, man.
Man, Kevin Costner, man, and John Dutton. He plays a good cowboy.
I might need to check that out, man. I don't watch a lot of shows. I just mostly watch sports, man. I'm college basketball is my favorite sport. That's when when March Madness comes around. That's like my Super Bowl, man. March Madness is like my Super Bowl. That's my favorite sport personally is college basketball. But okay. I don't get a chance to watch a lot of TV shows. I did watch Stranger Things because of my 14-year-old, because of Lyric. She's a big Stranger Things fan, so she made me watch that with her. But for the most part, I don't watch a lot of TV shows. Mostly just sports, man.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I watch everything, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that, but I watch everything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I know you're a big First Take guy. I like
yeah.
Get Up as well. I don't know if you watch Get Up or
I
not.
do watch Get Up. I watch Get Up. I watch for me for sports wise. I watch First Take. I watch Get Up. First Things First with Nick Wright, Broussard, and Wilds.
Yeah.
I watched The Herd with Colin Cowherd and J Mac. I used to watch Undisputed until Paul Pierce came in. And Keyshawn made it kind of boring a little bit.
Yeah.
So I quit watching that show, and then another cancel now. But
What's old Skip doing lately, man?
well, Skip's on a YouTube show he's on YouTube called the Skip Bayless Show. He also does the Gridiron. He also does a podcast with Gilbert Arenas.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he does that, and then and I also watch Sports Center, of course. I watch Sports Center a lot,
Yeah.
and I watch Pardon the Eruption, and that's about it. And then for
Yeah.
podcasts wise, I watch Gilbert Arenas, Shannon Sharp's podcast still. I watch Skips, Stephen. I watch Matt Kellerman's new podcast with Rich Paul, Game Over Podcast.
Oh, I never seen that one.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It came out like a month ago.
I miss old Max, man. He's a big boxing fan too.
Yeah, he loves boxing. He's a
I
a
love
boxing
boxing.
savant.
When boxing was in its heyday, I mean, now you don't get a lot of boxing, but
Yeah.
I would like to have a conversation with Max about boxing, man. He's he knows his stuff. He really does.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna get to a little bit of debate topics.
Okay.
So who's your top 5 quarterbacks of all time? I don't know if you saw my answers last week, but me and Nick said our top 5. So who's your top 5 quarterbacks of all time?
Let me hear your top 5.
So for me, it's Brady, Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, and Joe Montana. And here's why I have Montana 5. Okay. When Joe Montana was on that team, okay, he wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't the best player on his team. It was Jerry Rice. It was Jerry Rice, in my opinion. And then Aaron Rodgers, because he's a 4-time MVP. He's been unlucky his whole career, in my opinion. And on top of that, he had the greatest arm. He has the greatest arm thrower of all time, in my opinion. That's my opinion, and that's why he's top 4 for me. Number 3, I have Peyton Manning because he went head to head against Brady. He's the only quarterback in the history of the NFL to have a record against Brady that's more than wins than he has losses against Tom Brady. A good head-to-head record against Tom Brady. He has 5 MVPs. He had the best season ever in quarterback history with 55 touchdowns, which is insane.
Yeah.
And then I have Mahomes too because he's Mahomes.
Did he have 5,000 yards? How many yards?
He did. Mahomes. Manning had it 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times. 5,000 yards 3 times.
Yeah. That season where he had 55 touchdowns, though, that was
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I get it.
That's mine. That's mine. And then 2 for me is Mahomes because he's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And number 1 is Brady because he's Brady.
You think he could pass you think he could pass Brady?
I think he could, but he had to do a lot now. He missed the playoffs. He missed the playoffs. He got destroyed twice in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Against the Buccaneers and also against the Eagles. Because here's the deal: the one when Tom Brady didn't have a good line, he did RPO. He threw the ball fast. Mahomes likes to run around a little bit and kind of mix backyard football a little bit, and he makes some dumb mistakes when he does that stuff. Yeah. When he holds the ball too long, it's not a good sign for him at all.
Yeah,
I think he could, but it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, I think you could catch him. I'm not going to put him there yet. He's great. I mean, to me, it's Brady number 1. I'm going to go Brady number 1. I'm going to go Mahomes number 2. But I gotta go Joe. I gotta go Joe Cool. I gotta go Joe Montana at number 3. Um, 4, I'm gonna take John Elway, and at 5, I'm gonna go Peyton Manning, and that's my 5 right there. But as far as thrower of the football, I think that Dan Marino was the best thrower of the football I've ever seen. I think that he's better than Aaron Rodgers, personally. Um, but there's been a lot of good throwers of the football. I mean,
Mhm.
the prettiest ball I ever seen was Warren Moon. I don't know if you ever watched any clips of Warren Moon, but his career was a little bit shorter because he went to the Canadian Football League first before he went to the NFL. But as far as throwers of the football, I don't know if anybody threw a prettier ball than Warren Moon. But I mean, that's me though. I mean, I'm going Brady. I'm going Mahomes. I'm going Montana, um, Elway, and then Peyton Manning.
Okay. I like Elway. I think Elway was underrated quarterback. I think I have Elway 6 behind
Yeah,
behind what's it called behind Joe Montana for me. So Travis,
I just can't believe you have Joe so far down the list, man.
it's because here's why I said why, man. Joe Montana, and top of that, okay,
Okay, but
Steve Young went to that team.
He helped Jerry Rice. I mean, he helped make Jerry Rice. So it's like I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, okay, I mean, before we go any further, the greatest receiver of all time is Jerry Rice, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if you probably still get that if he's on another team, but Joe Montana was okay. Whenever we're talking quarterbacks, we're going, I'm debating quarterbacks with people, whether it be you or anybody else. I always bring this scenario up. I like to say you're down by 5 points in the
Uh-huh.
Super Bowl with 2 minutes left on the clock. You're on your 20-yard line. Who do you want running that team? Who do you want behind center? And
I want
it's very rare that you find anybody that's going to take that team down there and score more than Joe Montana, except for Tom Brady, maybe Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Joe Cool was that dude, man. He really was, man. And I mean, I will say this though, he did have an amazing team. I mean, he had players all over the field that were he had an awesome squad. I mean, those 49ers teams were, I mean, even before Steve Young got there, I mean, these dudes they were monsters, man. They really were. But I think he was the leader. He was the leader, man.
yeah. No, yeah, yeah. I mean, Joe Montana was really good, but I don't know. I just think Brady and I think just Aaron Rodgers overall is just, in my opinion, he was unlucky his whole career. I mean, some things were on him when he lost an NFC Championship game. It's kind of like a little bit like a LeBron, a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of unlucky a little bit. If he had things didn't go way, if things were his way, what would have happened? If things would have actually went his way. But for me, Aaron Rodgers, though, for me, like he had the greatest arm talent, and 4 MVPs, and he has 4,000 yard seasons. It's four actually. So yeah, Nick, I had Montana 5. Yeah, no shit on Montana, no shit on him, no shit on him. I think
Yeah.
he's really good. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I see, man, I don't know.
And Peyton Manning for me 3 because he's the only one that went head to head against Brady and actually competed with him. Like 2006,
Yeah,
that Super Bowl season he won that championship game against the Patriots. That's probably like the best game I've ever seen in my life, dude. That game was crazy.
yeah.
And,
No,
and
he
those
was he
picks.
was he was amazing, man. He was amazing. I'm just, I think once again, I mean, I hate to bring this up, especially with you and Nick about you being alive, back
Yeah.
then, and you not being able to witness it, you know what I mean, and me being there and actually being able to see it. I guess that does factor into it. It might not be fair, but it really does weigh in my opinion. Me being able to having the benefit of seeing Joe Montana play is just a little different. I mean, but I get it. I don't want to say I don't even like when people do that, saying that well, you're too young. That's not true. You guys know sports, just as good
Yeah.
as I do. If not more. I do see that as a benefit. I do have the benefit to have seen them play and see them in certain situations and see them, see Joe Montana take down my Cowboys and in different, scenarios. So, I mean, I don't know. I have an appreciation for Peyton Manning too. I mean, it's apples and oranges. It's,
Yeah.
I get it. It's just, that's why I love these debates. I love having these discussions with people like yourself. But I mean, to me, I mean, up until here recently, to me, Joe Montana was the greatest quarterback until here recently. I really, I just recently got swayed to Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. So, and,
No, yeah.
and I go back and forth. Tomorrow, I might put Joe Montana over Mahomes. That's this way. That's how strongly I feel about it. Really.
Yeah. I mean, for me, nobody in my opinion will be better than Brady.
Yeah.
What he did in his whole career,
Yeah.
28-3 comeback, man, he has every record in the record book.
Yeah. No, I mean,
And his worst season too. Yeah, 4,000 yards in passing. If you really wanted to, you can come back today and play.
He
If
looks
you really
like
wanted
to.
to.
He looks
Huh?
like he can. You like him as a
Yeah.
commentator?
Yeah, I do. I think he's learning. I think here's the deal. Being in the media, it takes time to develop who you are.
Yeah.
Like one of the best advice I took in was from from Clint Breakbill at Channel 4 was covering WT. He said, "Just be you, man. Don't be Stephen A. Don't be Stuart Scott. Be you.
Yeah.
Find the right questions. Find the right answers for them.
Yeah.
Don't be try to copy any. You can copy like take things away from people,
Yeah.
but be you. And
Yeah, well, you can't help but be influenced, and I
Yeah.
get that. But I
Yeah.
think that applies not only to this profession, which you guys are trying to pursue, and I admire, but I think
Yeah.
that applies to life. I really do. I think that applies to life. It's good. It's good to have influences, and have people influence your life in certain ways. But I think it's very important to stay true to yourself. I'm
Yeah.
with you guys on that, man.
Yeah, and the thing with Brady too, like when I watch people like in NBA, I'm not trying to shit on the NBA at all. But when I heard that, because there's two commentators mainly that talk in the NFL. It's color commentary, which is what Brady's doing was in play-by-play was what the main broadcaster does.
Yeah.
And Brady shows enthusiasm for the game. He can say he's a GOAT. Oh, I can do better than that. Like when I hear Dwayne Wade commentate or Reggie Miller or even Mark Jackson a little bit with Jeff Van Gundy, they'll kind of bash the game a little, bash the game.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady don't do that.
Yeah.
He loves it, and he wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see that too because he has this huge ego in the NFL. He wanted to win. I mean, he has a YouTube channel too. I don't know if you watch his YouTube channel or not. I watch
No,
his
I've
YouTube.
never seen it.
Yeah, he's good. He likes to. He likes. I think he's a good commentator overall. In my opinion. This guy Nick, bro. He's like this guy Nick. But anyways, moving on to the next question. Who's your top 5 running backs of all time?
Top 5 running backs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, man. Still, I think. I mean, I'm gonna have to put Barry as number 1. I'm gonna always go Barry number 1. Maybe we should go. Maybe I should start with number 5 and work my way down. But I mean, Barry to me is number 1. But I think right next to him though is Walter Payton, Sweetness. I'm gonna go Jim Brown with number 3. It's hard not to put Emmett next. It's hard not to put Emmett after that. And then my 5th, Man, this is tough, man. You caught me off guard with this one. Let me hear yours, and I'll give you my fifth.
Okay. So mine's Emmett, number one for me.
Number one?
Yeah, it's hard to put him 5 because here's the deal. Football running back is more like 5 years in the NFL, and he played like he played like till like the early 2000s, and we're just pretty impressive to see that because you don't see that a lot in running backs at all.
No, it was
they have a short career,
yeah,
and that's all they do.
Yeah, they have.
For me, the record. What's the record he got? The all-time rushing leader record. That has a factor into it a little bit to the longevity. And he wasn't the fastest player coming out the draft class, but he still had effective. He's also one of a few running backs have won an MVP as well.
Yeah.
For me, number one is Emmett. Number two is Walter Payton. I think Walter Payton was really good in the 80s. Number three is Barry Sanders. Now, Barry Sanders wise, I think he's the most talented running back of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Talent-wise, he's the best running back, hands down, talent-wise. He was fast. He had a good high step, and he got the ball and he was gone. You know, he was also doing punt returning too, which is for a running back is pretty impressive. Number four for me, I have LaDainian Thompson from the Chargers. I don't know if you remember him or not.
Oh yeah. He went to TCU. He was amazing.
Yeah. He's like a bigger version of Barry Sanders a lot. He's fast, he's strong. And he had the best season ever as a running back with 21 touchdowns, by the way. That's pretty impressive.
It was real impressive. I remember it.
Yeah. And he also won MVP too. So, and then number five is probably going to be Adrian Peterson.
Okay, that's going to be my fifth, is Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking AP over LT. But you know what, man? I think LT might have been better. I really do, man. He was good, man. There was a lot of good backs in that era, especially you know, when LT was doing his thing, like Curtis Martin, them guys like that. But I'm gonna go Barry, Sweetness, Jim Brown, Emmett, and I'm gonna go Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
But you know, LT and Peterson, I mean, that's, you know, that they're right there. You know what, man? LT might be better running back than Peterson. I probably have to agree with y'all. I think LT was probably better than Peterson. Although Peterson was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was physical.
Hey, you know, but in a short time frame, which he had his career cut short, dude, Bo Jackson was phenomenal. He really
was. He was. Yeah,
he was.
He was. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick Rick. I bet Travis never seen Jim Brown play in his life. I agree with you on that. There's no way seen Jim Brown play. I've seen Jim Brown play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's your top 5 wide receivers of all time? I think number one for us is Jerry Rice, right?
Yeah, we're all going Jerry. I would like to think we're all going Jerry.
No, behind him for me is Randy Moss.
Yes.
For me, it's Randy. Sure. Number 3 is Larry Fitzgerald. Number 4 is Calvin Johnson. Number 5 is Michael Irvin.
I'm going number 3, Calvin Johnson. Number 4, Michael Irvin. And number 5, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter? Oh, wow. Chris Carter, wow.
I'm taking Chris Carter over Fitz.
Wow.
All he did was catch touchdowns.
That's all he did?
All he did was catch touchdowns, man.
Wow, man. How about Larry? You don't think Larry should be in that? Because here's the deal. Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a freak, man.
He was the modern day Jerry Rice because he was a good route runner too. Larry Fitzgerald was.
Yeah, they're all Hall of Famers. I mean, it's, you know, Chris Carter was, you know, I guess Fitz might have been more physical, but Chris Carter was that dude too, man. He really was. But
yeah. Okay.
That's awesome though, man. That's a good 5 though. That's a good 5. Megatron was ridiculous, man. He really
Mega-
was. Man.
He was physical. I think if I take one for like on like from one snap for my life, I'm choosing Megatron. He was physical.
Yeah, not me. One snap, I'm going Jerry. Still got to go Jerry.
Yeah, yeah.
Still
I
gotta go
get it.
Jerry.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jerry
you-
Rice. Yeah, I mean like on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, you going Megatron.
Yeah, 1 yard line. Yeah, 1 yard line. That's me.
You going Megatron.
Yeah. Nick T.O. He's overrated. Sorry to tell you that. I think
Man,
T.O.
you know, I don't think T.O. is overrated, man. I think he was a great one. He was one of the greatest. He's top 10, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not top 10.
For me, I have him top. I have him behind Michael Irvin for me. Top 6.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's top 10. I'd probably pick a couple people, ahead of him. But he's definitely top 10. I mean, he's in the discussion for sure, and he possibly is in the discussion for top 5. I mean, a lot of people will have an argument about it, and I get it. I totally get it. He was phenomenal. He really was. He just him being a teammate, I think, really hurt him when it comes to these kind of debates about where he stands as far as greatest receivers. I don't think he was the greatest teammate, and but physically and talent wise, I mean, he's up there. He had a lot of drop balls too, though. He dropped a lot of balls.
I know. That's why I'm in top 5.
He dropped a lot of balls, man. He really did. I'd almost put Marvin Harrison above him.
Oh yeah. Marvin Harrison was really good.
I'd put Marvin Harrison, but I mean, he's awesome, man.
Yeah, I think T.O. Like he has a lot also stuff off the field stuff too. He had doing like all these fights he gets into and cut his career short. I mean, now Stephen A. Smith and him got beef. So
really,
yeah, they got beef because T.O. called Max more black on his own show than Stephen A.
Man.
He called him more black. That was hilarious.
He's crazy.
Stephen A. was not having that.
I remember that now. I remember
Stephen
that.
A. was not having that. He was so mad.
That's funny, man.
And they call each other out on other people's podcasts. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But now next question: who's the top 5 NFL defensive players of all time?
LT's number 1.
Yeah,
I've never seen anybody like Lawrence Taylor, man. I've never seen somebody impact the game like him. Aaron Donald might be up there. Charles Haley. I know this guy's a cornerback, but the way he impacted the game on defense, Deion Sanders.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say man, it's hard to say maybe Ray Lewis. Possibly, Who you got?
So for me, it's Lawrence Taylor. Number 2 is Deion Sanders. Number 3 is Ray Lewis. Number 4 is Reggie White.
That's a good one.
Number 5 is Aaron Donald.
Okay.
I think
What do you
Aaron Donald could have won MVP. He was probably like, because he might be the best defensive player besides Ray Lewis in his generation.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Number 4, I'm gonna get rid of. Number 4 is I forgot Ed Reed. I got to put Ed Reed somewhere in there.
Yeah, he's up there.
Ed Reed was a good safety. He's a good safety.
I don't know if he's top 5, man. Do you remember Ronnie Lott?
I do.
Yeah.
I forgot about him too.
He was real impactful too. I don't know, man. Defense, man. There's so many. It's almost like you almost have to break them down to positions like or D line or linebackers or corners. I mean, but if you just going straight defense, I mean, LT obviously I'm gonna go. That's number 1. Reggie White was ridiculous. I mean,
He was good.
People sleep on Reggie White, man. They really do, man. He was so dominant. But there's a lot. I mean, even Myles Garrett right now.
Yeah, he broke a record yesterday.
Yeah, you can put him in the conversation for now, definitely top 10.
Mhm.
But there were some really good linebackers, man, like Mike Singletary, people like that. They were but I don't think people talk about Charles Haley enough, man. I don't, and that's the reason why I brought him up. I don't think people bring him up enough, man. He was ridiculous, dude. His impact on the game. I mean, you really, it's hard to even put into words his motor and how physical he was. I mean, look at what he did in San Francisco, and then when Jerry Jones was able to bring him to the Cowboys. I mean, a lot of I don't know. I'm pretty sure you watched that documentary.
I did.
I mean, a lot of them give a lot of credit to Charles Haley for being the key to the puzzle, being the part that really took them to the next level. I mean, I witnessed it, and he was something else, man.
Yeah, I think Charles Haley has a lot of problems off the field, man. That guy's bipolar, man. That guy's crazy, man. That guy threw a helmet at Jerry Jones and peeling that guy's desk is crazy.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy, man. That guy needs help.
Crazy. He's crazy, man.
I heard, my friend Andy Justice. No, not my friend Andy. It was my teacher who met Charles Haley at WT. Said that he said that he threw his helmet at him.
Dang.
He threw his helmet at him, man. It was funny.
Oh,
I'm like, that guy's crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't because he wanted to go cover the Cowboys training camp. I guess something happened. He was mad. That one of those moods.
Yeah.
He just threw a helmet at my professor. He was to be a sports writer for Channel 4, so
Really?
yeah, it was funny. He told me the story. I started laughing.
Well, Trey, man, it's been a lot of fun, man. But
man, this is on, man.
My bedtime, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on. And
Yes,
I'd love to do it again sometime, man.
Yeah, anytime you want to come on, man. Any Monday you want to come on.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. And tell Nick and Jay that thanks for giving me this little chance to come on and chop it up with you guys, man. Hopefully we all get together sometime. Yeah,
for sure. We gotta do the I saved the NBA for next week. Next time you come on.
Okay, let's do it, man. I'm ready. I stay ready, man. This is what I like to do. I appreciate
on Monday,
it,
man.
I had a blast, man.
Yeah, on Monday you want to come on? Let me know, man. Any Monday you want to.
Just send me the link, man. I appreciate it.
I got you. I'll send you every Monday if you want to do that.
All right, man. I got you, nephew. I'll see you later, man.
See you, man.
Thanks,
see you.
Bro. Later, bro.
All right, guys. That wraps us up for the Playbook Podcast. I hope y'all had a great episode. Good special request. Giveaway. I'm gonna draw a name. If you're still in, I'm gonna see who's in. My mom's not in anymore. She told me. Let's see who won. I'm gonna put. So it's Nick. Give me a winner. Who's still here, guys? Who's still here? Nick, Isaac, Travis. Let's see who else is still here. Who's still here, y'all? MC. All right, Travis, you won, bro. You won. Congrats, bro. I'll send you the money next week. Nick, I wasn't reading your comments, bro. Nick, I was not commenting your take, bro. Just thinking, great mind think alike, bro. Anyways, that wraps us up for the Playbook Podcast. Hope you all like the new setup. I finally got it set up, guys. So I feel like Stephen A. Smith, bro. But anyways, hope you all had a great week. A happy New Year. Do some football this weekend. We'll catch y'all next week. Hopefully, the three of us will be back on. So yeah, Travis won, and he better freaking accept the giveaway. If not, I'm gonna give it to Nick. So Travis, you better take the giveaway next week, bro. I gave it to you. If not, I'm giving it to Nick Rankin, bro. Anyways, that wraps us up. We will see y'all next week.